Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about a show, Star Trek Discovery, Season 5, Episode 6. Let's get into it, shall we? Spoilers! Okay, this episode was fun. I was glad we got off the ship, we got to go to a planet, and have a little fun. So, the little vial that they got from last episode that was supposed to have been part of the clue wasn't leading them anywhere. But where the doctor who left the clue, the scientist who left the clue, came from and how he operated did lead them to a planet where they could possibly find the next clue. Which by the end of it they did. And going through this episode was pretty much all about spirituality and how it coincides a lot of times with science. And a lot of people don't want to admit that, but it does. And you can have both at the same time. And this episode shows that so brilliantly with the doctor and what he was going through from his experience, having that other consciousness take him over, through to the people on this planet who are pre-warp. So we got, prime directive issues going on there. But in the end, we end up having to break that because people were about to die, especially Tilly. And we're not going to let Tilly die. And Burnham not either. So her and Burnham went down there to the planet to get to this tower that was artificially put there by the old scientists from 800 years ago to give this planet rain, because it was a very dry, dusty planet. The people there wouldn't have lasted long if they hadn't camouflaged and put up these towers to make rain. But unfortunately, they had put up 5 of them, and 4 died. So, and these people don't know nothing about the fact that there were towers or that there is technology involved. So now they've regressed into this whole sacrificial person deal with the last tower because they believe that's the only way they're going to get rain. It takes Burnham and her crew and, the team to figure out how to fix the machines so that it makes it rain. They don't have to do the sacrifices, and to explain to these people that they can still believe in God, but this in particular, what y'all doing is not that. And so there's another way to fulfill y'all faith. So, like I said, it was a touching episode. It moved very quickly. I was glad about that. I don't know why they keep trying to shoehorn Book into every episode. We don't need to see him every single episode. How much money did they pay this actor this season? Like, seriously. He don't need to be in every episode. So I really didn't care about him whining about wanting to be involved with the whole Marlon Locke thing, which they are going to in the next episode. They're going to go find Marlon Locke because the other ship that was hunting them down has found them. So they're going to deal with that in the next episode. So there was no need to put him in this one. We wasted time with that. But to see the juxtaposition of what Burnham is going through and how she feel about finding the progenitor tech, is it going to undo their spirituality and faith and reality, since they were able to create life in the galaxy, versus along with these people and what they beliefs was. And it was good. This is a very good episode. Like I said, so glad to get out the ship and got some expansion. Don't know what's going on with Tilly, but she got some issues going on at the academy, and she dealing with that. So every episode we gotta have Burnham talk to one of the crew on the side. This is the final season, so I see that's why they're doing that. If they didn't notice, I noticed. So again, that was this week's episode. We're on our way to get Marlon Locke next episode, and we did find a piece of the clue that led to one of the other towers that they ended up just going in and getting the thing out of that they needed. So they were in the wrong tower the whole episode. To find out, they need to go to the other tower at the end, and they just go do it and come back and say they did it, because we spent the entire episode at the wrong place. So yeah, that would have been more interesting, but we didn't do that. So that was this week's episode, and I will see you guys next week for another one. In the meantime, have a great day.